Bezat Hashem, of the 147 prakim of Nevi'im Rishonim that we're learning together, this is a short video anyway, and will be the only one where I will say, sorry ladies, but this video is only for the guys. My apologies. I had a dilemma with regards to this parak. On the one hand, it has content which is not so comfortable for me to discuss and simply hard to even understand. On the other hand, I did hear a fascinating idea based on archaeological finds that, while still quite strange, may at least make the parak a bit easier to understand and less gruesome than at first thought. I considered simply keeping it to myself and that's it, but the worst version is the pshat in the pasuk, and it's Torah, so we have to learn it. So here goes. Shaul comes up with a very strange quest for David. As a dowry for his daughter Michal's hand in marriage, he's to bring Shaul 100 aralot of the Plishtim, or Plishti foreskins. Of course, Shaul didn't think David would go and convert them, or that they would give it to him willingly. David had to kill them first. And he thought that David would probably get killed in the process, thus getting rid of his problem without striking him himself. But David succeeded. In fact, he goes ahead and brings back 200. Now, I certainly understand that this is an important symbol differentiating between us and them, but still, if he had said cut off their heads or their thumbs or toes like in Yoshua, I would say gruesome, but okay. But this seems a bit much. And then what? He presents a whole bloody pile in front of the throne, and then the pasuk says they actually counted them to check how many there were. To me, the whole thing seems very strange. The suggestion I'm about to share, I don't know if it's correct. And it too is strange, but maybe a bit less so. Maybe not. We'll see. Archaeologists digging in remains of the Plishti towns found a very strange clay item. It seems it was worn perhaps as a necklace around the Plishti man's neck, and its shape, according to the archaeologists, resembles that of the male reproductive organ. Now, it's not uncommon to have artists or art critics describe all kinds of stuff in a similar way, whether it's paintings or strange style buildings or sculptures or whatnot. So this could simply be the archaeologist's obsession that brought him to such a conclusion. But if not, this could be both a fascinating explanation to this very strange pasuk, with an equally strange Plishti taste in ornaments, as well as a bit of an insight into the Plishti culture. The Tanakh uses the term arelim to describe the Plishtim in a context that gives the impression that this was used as a derogatory term and a way of looking down on them and their culture. But was this such a significant difference that this is how they would be, so to speak, identified? And unless they're in locker rooms together, it probably shouldn't really come up all that much in day-to-day meetings anyway. That's the thing. If this theory is correct, it would seem that not only does this characterize the Plishtim, but it's something they're proud of and flaunt with these ornaments. When we consider that the Plishtim come from the Aegean Islands near Greece, and we consider the ancient Greek culture that later on went on to even outlaw bris milah, then all this actually may not surprise us all that much. From our perspective, of course, this is a big busha. They're worshiping and idealizing the physical with little to no regard for the spiritual and are even flaunting it, as opposed to Am Yisrael, who emphasized tzniut and using the physical world as a mean towards closeness with Hashem and spiritual development.